Hello and welcome back to Here We Tow. Today I'm at Preston Caravans and Motorhomes in the northwest of England, and I'm here to have a look at something a little bit different. It's these. So this is the Weinsberg X-Cursion CUV 500 MQ and LT. Two different layouts, and we'll take a look at both. Now, Weinsberg is a German manufacturer, part of the Knaus Group, and these are the first VW POP-TOP motorhomes that I have seen. So if you want a mix of campervan and motorhome, this could well be for you. What we'll do is we'll make a start on the MQ layout first of all, go through facts and figures, and then take a closer look. So as I've already mentioned, it is based on the VW. It's the T6.1 that it's based on. This will come with 150 horsepower, a 2-litre diesel engine and automatic transmission as standard. Now both these models are priced at just under £60,000, so that's not bad for the current market. In terms of its size, this is a compact motorhome. It's under 6 metres. It's 5 metres and 89 centimetres in length. It's 2 metres 16 in width. And when you haven't got your pop-top, it's 2 metres and 28 centimetres in height. Obviously, when your top is popped, you're a little bit higher than that. In terms of weight, this motorhome is 3,200 kilos gross vehicle weight. So you can drive this on your car licence. You don't need your C1. That's the same for both of these models. The pop-top, which we've deployed on the MQ version, is electrically operated as well. So you don't have to worry about faffing about doing that. You press a button, it's done for you. Let's take a look around the exterior. So we'll start here on the off side. This is the colour scheme you're going to get on the cab of the CUV. You will get the VW alloy wheels. As we come down, we can see the pop-top is the same height all the way along. Now the good thing about this is if you want something low and compact for everyday use, with the roof down, it'll go under a lot of height barriers. And when you arrive on site and pop it up, you're going to have 2 metres and 17 centimetres of headroom. So it's a good height internally. The habitation door is here on the offside because it is a German motorhome, and you will get a 2-lay electric step as well. Also fitted is this 2-lay wind-out awning, as we can see. Coming down, we have a gas locker. You'll be able to take one 5-kilo gas bottle, and you're going to get the added bonus of a garage. So you've got a nice compact motorhome, but with a really good size garage. And this garage is heated off the Truma system. The ladder in here for the drop-down bed, because this motorhome is going to give you 4 berths and 4 travel seats. But yeah, good sized garage, and you know that I do like a garage. You'll be able to get e-bikes in there, tables, chairs, other equipment. On the back, we have our Weinsberg back. You can see our pop-top with the high brake light up there, a rear view camera, and the X-Cursion CUV, so you know the model. Weinsberg name, and then the retro lights. Right, let's venture off down the near side. So on the near side, you're going to get a second garage door and the vent for the Truma air-blown heating. This is actually the Truma 4D. The heating system will run off your diesel tank. That is really good if you're off-grid. You're not going to burn through gas, which is good because you've only got one 5-kilo bottle. You're going to use the diesel. It's an efficient way of heating a motorhome. Toilet cassette point, and then under here in this locker, this is the control for that drop down. So you press button up and down, even I can suss that one out. Electric hookup point and the water tank. So you're going to have fresh and grey waste on board, 65-litre fresh tank, and the diesel filling point. Right, so let's have a trundle round and go and take a look inside the MQ layout. So on this one, the habitation door is here, and it's not a bad width door to be fair, but there is no window in it. Opening it up, you've got the grab handle with the Weinsberg logo. As I say, the electric step down there, and we're going to go in. So watch your heads, everybody, as we go in. So coming in, if I just take a seat, 4 seats, 4 berths. We've got our cab up here, the VW. It's got the dark brown leather and then the cream coloured fabric to complement it. The multifunctional VW steering wheel, the infotainment system, heated seats, both driver and passenger, Air conditioning up there in the cab. You will get USBs and a 12 volt. So it is a nice little cab space. I do like that. Coming back, we then find our dining table. It does have a pull out as well, so you can slide that out. So you've got a good sized table and this bench seat here. This bench seat does have the seat belt and edition pepper, because this is the pepper edition. So you'll be able to sit here, look out, use this as your dining table space. This is also a really good area for just relaxation and chilling out. You do have loads of headspace. This bed can move as well. I'll show you that in a minute, but you will find there is some intrusion when the bed is down in this amount of headroom here. Right, moving along, we get lights dotted about. The window does come with fly screen and blind, and you can open that window as well. I'll just stand up next. Up we go. So you can see what I mean about headroom, and we are getting a Dometic sunroof up there. That's got a blind and a fly screen on it as well. Lighting in the ceiling, we can see the fabric panel all around. Now on this wall there is a plug socket, there's a USB, and it looks like there's a bracket here, whether that's possibly for a television, if you wanted to put your television there. The bench seat as I've been sat on, and then moving across we come into our kitchen area. Now I'll show you it while you're there and then you can come and join me. So here, this actually slides out. This is a Thetford slide out 84 litre compressor fridge, and it does have a freezer compartment. So this is going to run off electric only. So it'll be off your 12 volt system, so running off your battery. So ideal again, off grid, you're not using all your gas. As you come in through the door, we've got a number of switches there, as you can see. And then there's the control panel for the motorhome. So this is going to tell you about your water and battery levels, be able to turn the main panel on. More light switches, the Truma control panel, and 2 plug sockets. There's not a bad amount of little worktop space here. You have got a squirty bottle of washing up liquid, which is quite handy to have it on tap. And then 2 gas burners and your sink with hot and cold water. That is going to be heated off your Truma system. And then coming down, we have our drawers. So if I just pull these open. So in this one, this is your cutlery drawer, as you can see here. And then moving down, we've got another drawer here, which hasn't got a bad amount of depth to it, to be honest. And then the bottom one is just really for, just drops down for show really. There's only a very little bit of storage there. You're going to have your intrusion off your wheel there. So that's what that one is. I'll close that up. Now, as I said, this is a 4-berth. 2 of the berths are behind me, but we're going to start up front here. This is the drop-down bed. When you operate your electric roof, you can actually slide the bed back towards me. Your roof's going to drop down. So this bed will move backwards and forwards, allowing access to it and for the roof. There's a little ladder, so you climb up your ladder, but that is a good sized bed up there. So nice bed, and you do get an LED strip light. Then we'll move next into the bathroom space. So this is what's known as the flexible bathroom by Weinsberg. If I open this door, there is another little curtain that pulls down from here. So when that door's shut, that will pull down. This again is part of this POP-TOP system. First of all, I'll show you the shower and then I'll explain the rest of it. So if I step in at the moment, I have deployed the flexible system. So our shower has moved into our bathroom, or bedroom, sorry. So in here, we have got our shower. There is a screen here, there is a screen here. So you will fully enclose this space. There's a plug for drainage in the floor. And then down here, we can see that we have got, if I open this, our shower. That's the hot and cold tap to operate it. So you've got a shower head. You can either just hold it or you can attach it here. So for a compact motorhome, under 6 metres, we have got a full-size shower. There's also a rail here for hanging your towel as well, if you've got your wet towel. And then I'll now step out and show you the rest of the bathroom space. So here we've got a good-sized sink, separate tap, lighting, and some hand gel here, so you can wash your hands here as well. Hot and cold tap, using your sink, great. We also have a little mirror there as well. When you want to use your toilet, we're going to pull this plunger and slide the sink across. So if I just slide this now with that mechanism, there we go. I won't go too far. And then we have the swivel toilet, and there is a toilet roll holder. So if you're not using your shower particularly, you may as well just leave this across. Right, I'll push that back. There we go. Clicks into place. So that is our little bathroom space. Not bad at all. Right, let me dive back out. Now, when you want to use your bedroom, you need to drop this. You'll see there's a big handle here. What you're going to do is you're going to pull down, and that's going to drop this part, which will become the bed. I'll just do that now, and then I'll show you the bedroom. So off we go. Right, so I've pulled that down. This panel comes here. You've got this part which you then zip up, so it's all sealed up, watertight. And then we close this and venture into the bedroom space. So back here we have a transverse bed. If you want to just poke your head around here, this is where that shower cubicle, when I'd slid it up, was actually positioned over here. So when you want to make your bed again, we're going to put down the foam pieces and just make the bed again. Now, there's always a compromise, and the reality is the compromise is this and having to do this, but equally, for 60,000 you're going to get a nice compact motorhome with quite a few unique features. Here's the bed, so we've made that now. Transverse bed at the back on the wall, that you get a plug, USB and light switches and lighting around. Now what's quite interesting, this little shelf, you're probably thinking, why is that sticking over the head of your bed? These actually move, these little shelves, and you get storage bags. So if you're thinking, where am I going to put all my stuff, you get storage bags that you basically pop open and you just bob them on these shelves, and you can move the shelf wherever you want it. So that's what that is. Under here there's a couple of bits. So first of all, the step. To get onto the bed there is a step, and that pulls out like so. So that is where you're going to step up to climb up onto that bed. And then when you've had enough of that, you're just going to put that away. And in here, if I open this up, we've got a nice wardrobe space. Unfortunately here at Preston, it is full of bits and pieces. It's actually got the bedding set in it, but you have got a wardrobe in there, so you'll be able to put all your clothes and bits and pieces. And what I also suggest is, because it hasn't got an oven, you might want to bring an air fryer, because if you are an electric hookup, you can use your plug sockets here, pop your air fryer on, and you have got that cooking facility. Right, let's dive out. So that is 2 of your berths on your transverse bed, your flexible bathroom, kitchen with the Thetford compressor fridge freezer, your dinette space, the cab, and this bed here. That is the MQ layout. I'll just jump out. It's like a little hobbit house. I love that. I'll just jump out of there and we'll go and have a look at the LT. So here I've left the roof down on this, so we'll have a look inside to see what it looks like with the lid down. It gives you an idea. So on the LT, now this one has 4 berths, but only 2 travel seats on this one. Again, priced at 60,000, same size, same weight. The door is right at the back on this one. So, and you will get on the near side a garage door. We'll have a look at the garage from the inside, but this is your door on the back. And this is even more like a little hobbit house. I love it. So as the roof is down, let's go just take a look so you'll get an idea of what it is like. So obviously you're not going to go motorhoming with the lid down, not unless you're even smaller than I am, but just to have a look so you can see how the bed on this one is now slid into its travel position. So that's where, even on the MQ, it's going to come back. You're going to slide it back towards you, and that's how it'll be. This one's got a nice lounge. We'll have a look at that in a minute when I've put the roof up, and we'll have a look at the difference in the Dometic fridge and freezer. Right, I'm going to dive round there, get my electric button, give it a press, and hopefully not cause too many issues. So to operate the mechanism, you do have to have the key in the ignition, you have to have the door open, and then you're going to press your remote. You press up, it's going to take, it's about 2 minutes to get it up. You can see the 4 hydraulic struts around, lifts up nice and slowly, and then equally when you want to bring it down, exactly the same process, and down it's going to come. So there we go. I've opened the little roof on my hobbit house. Let's go and take a look inside. So this one is the LT, as I've said. We've had a brief nosy in, but now with the roof up, we get a much better perspective of how all of a sudden we have got a massive amount of headroom. We've gone from how it was to 2 meters 17. So even if you were a pretty tall person, you're not going to have much of an issue in here. So we've jumped in. Here we have a Dometic compressor, fridge and freezer. So this is about 98 litres. So this is a bit bigger than the one in the MQ, and it does open on both sides. So if you stood outside and you want to grab a drink, you can just do that. The door as you come in does have a fly screen. Now on the back wall, so this is the back of the motorhome, you can hang your coats. You're going to find light switches, somewhere to operate the step as well. Nice little window. It does have a Remis blind and fly screen. And then we can see a storage area. So on here, you can put bits and pieces on here. Obviously, when you close your roof, you are going to have removed them. This is the garage cum wardrobe space. So before I said about the garage door, that's over there on the near side of the motorhome. So you've got a rail here, so you can use it as a wardrobe. There's some shelving, and it is illuminated as well, and it's quite a good depth. There's various bits and pieces in there here at Preston's, including the ladder for that bed. So that's your little wardrobe space, and to lock it, you just need to make sure you turn the knob there to close it down. Then there is a mirror. Now, it's a bit of an unusual mirror, because depending on how tall you are, you're not going to see much of yourself, but it's here. Pegs again for coats and bits and pieces. I will come to the bathroom next. What I'll do is I'll just work my way this way. So on the off side, we have the control panel here on the LT model, the Truma control, sockets for your plugs. Again, you could have an air fryer, coffee machine, toaster, switches for the lights, washing up liquid dispenser. And then under here, we've got the Dometic 2 gas burners and the Dometic sink as well. And then a further plug socket, USB and light switches there. Now with the headroom, we've got a number of LED lights in the ceiling that we can see, as well as the sunroof, which does open for ventilation. And there's an even bigger one up front there as well. And again, blind and fly screen. Right, now this in our little hobbit house is the bathroom space. And this is the comfort bathroom on Weinsberg. You don't have to worry about folding things and lifting things. The only thing that's going to move here is your shower compartment. So in normal daytime mode, this is your bathroom. You can see in the corner there is a swivel Dometic toilet. You'll get a toilet roll holder, and there's also a little cupboard as well for your toiletries in that side. I'll show you that in a minute. In terms of privacy, you do get this screen that you pull down, so you don't have to worry about people watching you. You're going to pull that down, so you will get your privacy. There is also a sliding door as well, so that's all covered. Your little, if I just step in, your little cabinet here for your toiletries is just there. And then your sink, use your sink here. You've got another soap dispenser, and you have got an all-in-one tap here. It's going to work for your sink and for your shower. When you want to use the shower space, we're going to turn that little knob there. If I just step out, that's going to move across, fold that out, and say you do have a further sliding screen as well. So this is now your shower compartment. Yes, it's a compromise, but this motorhome is well under 6 meters. It's a very compact motorhome. So to be fair, you have at least got an onboard toilet, sink and shower. I'll lock that up, and there we go. So that's your bathroom space. Now moving back, I'll try not to drop off the edge of this ledge. We have more wardrobe space, shelving here. We've got some bedding for the motorhome in here, shelves. If you're wondering what these are, I just sort of pull one out. So in terms of storage, these actually affix around the motorhome. You can see these bars. You put these on here, you can slide them round. There's a number of them that go wherever you want. I'll just hopefully that won't fall and smash and break something. You also get baskets. These are storage baskets that pop up, and you just literally bob them on there, and you can move them around the motorhome. So you can put all your pots and pans and all that sort of stuff in those. So that's what those are, and they run all the way around, and you get a number of those that are currently kept in here. So movable storage, there we go. Now the bed, the bed is still in its current position of where it was when the roof was down. Obviously you could use it like this if you wanted. Your ladder goes on here, you can see how big this is, but what you actually do is slide this bed back so it becomes an over cab bed. I will demonstrate that. So there's a mechanism under here, you just pull that and then that's going to slide back. Now, I don't know the full operation of this, so check with the dealer, but if you then lift it up, it does have a mechanism that locks in place here as well. So whether you operate that or you have it flat down is something you're going to have to confirm with the dealer. I think it should be flat down for sleeping on and then propped up like this for day mode so you can get under it. But that is your huge over cab bed, a really good size. I'll let you just go up there and take a look on top so you can see the amount of space that you're going to get on that bed. So you're going to have a good amount of headroom as well. To get up there you will use the ladder and you've got your foam mattress as well. Right, let me now come down into the lounge area. Now the lounge area on the LT, you've got 2 berths here and then you can convert this lounge into 2 berths as well. So you're going to have a 4 berth. What I like about the LT is you've got plenty of room on these bench seats. So if you are just a couple, you can chill out on these during the day and then jump up there on a night and you've got a proper little bed going on up there with loads of headroom. There's a window at each side, those open, there's blinds and fly screens. On this wall here on the near side, there's 2 plugs. You have got LED lighting dotted about and there's also a bracket for a television. So if you want to watch television, you can put your TV there and sit and relax. You can also swivel your captain's chairs and sit there to watch telly. So if you are 2 or 4 people, there's lots of room. There's also this big table here. This does drop down as well. If I lift this up, you can see you've got this additional flap to give you a much bigger table. So it just depends how you want to use this space. You do just need to be careful because the floor does drop down. So you just need to be careful when dropping down. So this is your lounge space. The cab here with the bed in this position, you have got more headroom to stand up and you can move around quite freely. For privacy though, for getting changed, you're either going to have to get changed in the washroom or you're going to have to close all your blinds because you can't segregate that space. You've also got your bank of drawers as well here in the kitchen. That's your cutlery tray and then a further drawer as well for storage. And they are soft close. So this is the LT as opposed to the MQ. It just depends really how you like to use your space, whether you are 2 or 4 people and whether you prefer a bit more relaxation area. I prefer this one myself. Let me know in the comments what you think. What I like about this is you can chill out here, you can watch telly, good sized table, and then for me, I'd just climbing up there on a night and using that. And then you haven't got as much faffing about with your bathroom as you have on the flexible. The flexible takes a little bit more working, whereas that one you're straight in there and you can use it. Kitchen, yes, there's no oven, that's your compromise. But I'd maybe take my air fryer and plug that in here. And you have got your Truma diesel heating as well. So if the weather's a bit chilly, you'll be all right, won't you? But yeah, right, that's my little hobbit house. Let's dive out carefully, watching our heads. I'm all right. If you're a small person, this will be perfect for you. It's like a mini motorhome for people like me. Right, let's go this way, round here. So there we have it. That is the Weinsberg X-Cursion CUV 500, the MQ layout and the LT layout, priced at just under £60,000. A compact VW based motorhome with POP-TOP. What I'll do is I will put a link to the Weinsberg website and to Preston Caravans and Motorhomes, who've let us come and film today. I'll put their links down there so you can take a look at these. So as always, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.